The day God didn't fix anything. It began on a day when nothing went right. Not in a dramatic way, not with sirens or storms, just the quiet kind of wrong that settles into a person's bones. Elias woke up before the alarm, staring at the ceiling of his small apartment, listening to the hum of a city that never asked how anyone was doing. The room felt heavier than usual, the kind of heavy that comes when hope has been waiting too long. He sat on the edge of the bed, rubbing his face with both hands. "Just get through today," he whispered. "That's all." His phone buzzed. Another message from the hospital. His mother's condition hadn't improved. No miracle, no sudden change, just waiting. Elias dressed slowly and stepped outside. The morning air was cold, sharp against his skin. People rushed past him, coats brushing, eyes fixed forward. Everyone seemed to be going somewhere important. Everyone except him. He didn't know where he was going. So he walked. He ended up near the old train station, the one no one used anymore. Its steps were cracked, worn down by decades of feet that once believed they were headed somewhere better. Elias sat down, elbows on his knees, staring at the ground. "I prayed," he said out loud, not caring who heard. "I prayed like they told me to. I asked. I begged. I tried to believe harder." No answer came. Then a voice beside him spoke, not loud, not sudden. "You're tired." Elias flinched and turned. A man sat a few steps away, ordinary, mid-aged, simple clothes. No sign that he belonged anywhere else. "Sorry," Elias muttered. "Didn't mean to talk to myself." The man smiled faintly. "People usually talk to themselves when they're talking to me." Elias frowned. "You think you're God?" The man didn't laugh. Didn't argue. "I think," he said gently, "that you're angry because I didn't fix what you asked me to fix." Elias stood up abruptly. "You don't know me." The man looked at him with eyes that felt old, not tired. Old in the way mountains are old. "Sit," he said. Something in Elias obeyed before his mind could argue. "My mother is dying," Elias said finally, his voice breaking without permission. "And everyone keeps saying it's part of a plan." The man nodded. "I don't want a plan," Elias snapped. "I want her." Silence settled between them. Then the man spoke. "Do you know how many people I could have healed instantly and didn't?" Elias swallowed. "Why?" "Because sometimes," the man said, "love isn't shown by removing pain, but by refusing to leave when pain stays." Elias laughed bitterly. "That's easy to say when you're not the one losing someone." The man's expression changed, not angry, not defensive, just wounded. "I lost my son," he said quietly. Elias froze. "And I stayed," the man continued. "I stayed in the silence. I stayed in the grief. I stayed when people thought I was absent." Elias felt something crack open in his chest. "Then why does it still hurt?" he asked. "Because love that doesn't hurt is not love," the man replied. "It's convenience." They sat together as the light shifted. People passed. None of them noticed. "Will she die?" Elias asked, barely above a whisper. "Yes," the man said honestly. "And you're just okay with that?" "No," the man said. "I'm present with it." Elias closed his eyes. Tears slipped free. "I don't know how to carry this," he said. "You don't," the man answered. "You let it carry you for a while." When Elias opened his eyes again, the man was standing. "I won't fix today," he said. "I won't erase your fear, but I'll sit with you every time you feel like you can't breathe." Elias reached out instinctively. "Wait," he said. "What do I call you?" The man smiled. "You already know my name," he said. "You just forgot how softly I speak." And then he walked away, not into light, not into mist, just into the city. Later that night, Elias sat beside his mother's bed. He didn't pray for healing. He held her hand. And for the first time in weeks, he didn't feel alone in the room. Quiet truth. God does not always come to fix what breaks us. Sometimes he comes to stay while we break, and that presence, though quieter than a miracle, is strong enough to carry us through.